The unit, you've got the doubled-in stereo with the trim, and there's also the metal standard doubled-in cage on it. You've got the instructions and warranty card for European warranty. You've got the USB extension, the microphone, the screws and removal trim keys. Also, I forgot to show you what you get in the box also is the power cable, which I forgot to mention. So just before we actually take a look at some of the features, I just want to show you something that we get asked quite a bit about on the stereos. So we're actually taking a look on the back for the connectivity. So here you'll see you have the microphone input, the wired steering remote control input, your aux in, your USB, your little fuse and the SCART lead. You've got the fan to keep the unit nice and cool, as these units will heat up quite a bit with the powerful amplifiers inside. You've got the 6 RCAs, which is your front, your rear and your subwoofer. You've got your audio line in and forward facing camera in, or you can have single camera, but it will only show you you will have the forward facing camera in would need to be a video in, so it'll be like the yellow, the red and white will be for like a PlayStation or extra DVD player. Up the top here with the brown RCA, that's the rear camera. This SCART lead here is if you want to add on the extra navigation box. Down here you have the little goldy color connector is the DAB radio connector, and here you have your standard radio stereo connector for analog, and then just shows you your doubled-in cage. So here we've got the AVHZ7200DAB plugged in, and we have it here just running. And one of the key features on this stereo is the fact that it has the Apple CarPlay. The predominant difference between the 3200 and the 5200 models is the 32 only does Apple, where the 52 will do Apple and Android Auto. So got the DAB tuner, and just show you that personally I feel now that you don't need to step up to the navigation units anymore, as you just go Google Maps and away you go. There's no need to work with the stereos anymore. So like connecting on automatically into your Spotify. You've got features like your Messenger, different navigation apps. You have scroll across, you can have like your Today FM or Cool FM. There's whatever country you're in, whatever radio stations you can tune in. You've got WhatsApp, you've got your calendar, you've got YouTube music, all the different features. Now there's other apps as well that you can find if you look on the Pioneer.eu website, and you can actually find a link to the Android store or the Google Play Store, I think it is, and the Apple iTunes store, and you'll be able to find other Pioneer apps and Apple apps that are synchronized with this stereo. But as I said, my personal opinion is you don't need to go to navigation anymore, because this unit covers the bases for it, and it's one of the better quality spec stereos. You've got CD, DVD, and you've got all the normals now, what you'd expect of them. It does MP3, MP4, does your normal tuner and your DAB tuner. You've also got features now on it like the Bluetooth. Like when I go on to Bluetooth on this, because I've got my phone linked to it, and I just hit down the bottom corner and I hit home, then you've got your DAB tuner, your analog, your Bluetooth. If it's grayed out, it means that it's not connected. So a real good piece of kit. Loads of other features in it, like forward facing cameras, reversing cameras, 13 band graphic equalizers. You go into your settings here in the top corner. You can go down to your audio settings. If you wanted to react with it when you press the button, you can have beep on, beep off. You can change the color illumination. You can change the EQ settings, the forward and balance. You can have it that if you're going over rough roads, the volume will go up. You can have it if you pull up to a junction, the volume will go down. Loads of different specs and features in the stereo. Loads of different specs and features in the stereo. Definitely wouldn't be one of the cheapest stereos on the market at the minute, but has everything that you will ever need. just two wee tips I will tell you is, first thing on it is we've come across quite a bit recently, and again it's not a Pioneer problem, and it's not a stereo problem. It's happening like in all, even OEM like Volkswagens and Audis, and Pioneer came with Alpine. If you use a cheap lightning cable that's not Apple certified, we're finding that the cable can either burn out the chip in the stereo, it can burn out the chip in the phone, or it can melt the cable, and it has to be an Apple certified cable. This predominantly is only happening if the phone has died and the person's putting a rapid charge into it, but it has happened quite a bit. And as it's also happened on my own Volkswagen vehicle, the cable I had, it was just one that was lying around, and I plugged it in and it burnt out the chip actually in my phone. So down here you'll see quite a bit, some people ask us, you've got the little infrared remote control. Also another feature that I'll always point out to people is, if the stereo gives any problems at all, because there's so many microprocessors in them now, just hit the wee reset button in the top left hand corner. It's flush, you'll need to use something like the head of a pen, hold it for about 5 seconds, wait for the stereo to blink off. Once it comes back on, it's ready to go. You'll find this at our best possible prices currently on the Wheels and Bits